Hi Aries, welcome. This is your timeless zodiac reading for April. If you don't wish to stay for the oracle card prep that we're going to do right now and me give you some things about the month ahead, you can go down to the timestamps below and skip right to where the reading starts. But as for that, what's going on this month for you guys? So as the first sign of the zodiac, you bring a sense of fiery passion with unstoppable energy. With the sun in your sign, it's time for you to embrace your natural leadership qualities and dive headfirst into new beginnings. Let's explore what the cosmos have in store for you this month as you blaze your trail forward. Aries is the sign born between March 21st and April 19th. With the sun lighting your path, it's time to embrace boldness and initiative. So let's chart ahead fearlessly, conquering the challenges with a fiery determination. In April, Aries, you will be empowered by the sun's presence in your sign until around the 19th or the 20th. And this energizes you, helping you to foster assertiveness and a keen focus on your personal goals. Now, with Mercury also in Aries until April 11th, communication takes on a direct and decisive tone, reflecting your Aries boldness. Then, as Venus transits from dreamy Pisces to assertive Aries on April 6th, relationships and desires take on a passionate and assertive energy. This shift can inspire Aries to pursue your passions and to assert that individuality that you carry so boldly. All right, let me just grab this other deck. Mars, the ruler of you, my lovely Aries, is in Gemini during April, adding mental agility and versatility to all of your actions and desires. This combination of influences suggests a dynamic and proactive month for all you Aries, and it's filled with opportunities to assert yourself and pursue those goals with confidence. There you are. So given those placements, Aries, you may feel a strong drive to pursue your goals, communicate assertively, and passionately pursue your desires, especially after Venus moves into Aries on April 6th. This could be a time for Aries to take bold steps forward and to assert your independence and individuality. Now let's see. Let's get some tea leaf cards here. So I'm seeing, let's say these ones. And then I'm going to take this purple one. Let's get in the other half of the deck. And then definitely these, okay, those two. And this here green one's standing out to me. All right, let's gather these up. Out of the way, and let's go ahead and tidy this up real quick. All right, Aries, let's see what we have. So I do want to mention that these here are going to be some key highlights and themes, and I think we will start with those. I want to leave those there. Yeah, this is how we'll just do it. Okay. So, we first have the card Explore. Explore says to explore, to learn, to expand your horizons, to absorb and download new information, to venture into new terrain, to brainstorm and gather ideas. Problematic behavior. It reads, what are the toxic behaviors from you or from others that are present in your life right now? What needs to be acknowledged and dealt with? Then we got subconscious. It reads, what ideas, thoughts, or feelings are hiding from your conscious awareness right now? What are the unknown narratives and beliefs that are driving the way you see yourself and the world? What is emerging within you? What needs to be seen? We got the card Purpose. What is your North Star, your calling? What drives you and inspires you? What do you allow to guide your actions? What gives you meaning? do this one. My potential is limitless. That is true. Your potential is limitless. Let's see what this little guy is. You have the card Discovery, and that is Mercury in Sagittarius. Okay. Then you have the card The Queen, and it was showing up in reverse, so we'll read the shadow attributes. And she reads, becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. And finally, you have the Hunter. Interesting. Power, strength with this horse I'm seeing immediately. Maybe going towards something. Okay. Let's check out the tea leaves. So we first have this card. It's an astral house card. It says happiness. Then we have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, it says. Then we have broken bridge. Is December. Now this is either a focal area of the month, or it could just mean the change of something. It looks like she's handing something. And then we have dragon, beware of self-delusion. Next we have apple, temptation will test you. Broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. And finally, wreath, sorrow over loss. Let me see here. Let me get these into view. Let's just, now we can see them all. Well, the light's kind of, let's just turn it off. Okay. All right, so, and then we'll do the tarot after a bit. So explore, find your purpose. There's obviously something that you're needing to discover. I like how that discovery and explorer, right, coming in conjunction with each other. So you see this little here card from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I see this mummy here. And the mummy is discovery, just like the card states. But I also think it symbolizes like history and knowledge, okay? So then I see this little boat right here by the shore. And I'm thinking like long distance travel, especially with that globe up there. Yeah, some kind of travel perhaps for some of you watching. Now Mercury stands for change, and then Sagittarius is all about optimism and adventure. So perhaps you would further education, or maybe some of you are in search of your own personal philosophies and your personal truths. Some of you might be inquiring about expanding your knowledge of the world, I just heard. It could also be saying that somebody's coming from a visit from far away, or maybe you're learning a foreign language, I just heard. All right. Now I'm seeing that perhaps some of you just have companions or people you know that are close to you that are from another culture, and you're learning a lot from that. And then the Queen, she is like speaking about, got to be careful, it feels like, that you don't want to be arrogant. Or maybe that is a part that you need to work on. Maybe you come across too strong, dear Aries. You know? Just felt like you get upset if nobody, if you feel challenged, or if they're not taking to what you're putting out there immediately, you feel a little upset from that. You just need to understand that maybe that's not exactly the right way to win over those people. So, and then with the Hunter, and this is from the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krantz, that's telling me that you're very skilled at what you do, and you won't come back unless you have that you're out to get. And with this card, it also says to me, there's something in the guidebook that says you need to ask yourself 3 questions, like, why am I hunting? What am I hunting? why am I hunting it, maybe? And then, is the weapon I have truly what I need for this task that is at hand? It seems that you're focused really big on something and ready to go for it. I also remember it saying something about becoming like one of the great creatures of the world. You know, like the shark or the lion, or one of them strong, the tiger, you know, a bear, and one of the great strong creatures. But to do that with much care. Do not become overly, I just heard overly zealous. Let's move on to the tea leaves. So with happiness, it's joy, contentment, a lot of positive things from that. It says to me that you're in a good period of happiness and contentment, you know, and it's encouraging you to savor those joyful moments and to spread happiness to others through that. Now I'm seeing strength again here, just like I did in the 100 with the club, okay? Authority and power, just kind of like the hunter. So you might either need to assert your influence or to take a strong position in some kind of matter. It's encouraging you to tap into your inner strength and assertiveness, just to do it gently. Broken Bridge says there's something is a connection that has been severed, I just heard. Might be some kind of obstacle you need to overcome before you can re-establish some kind of connection or rebuild something. You're really encouraged that you need to address those problematic behaviors that's been coming into the issue and whatever that conflict was that led to that break. Now, December is either that, you know, time of month, or it could be saying like something significant's going to happen then, or it also could just be that there's a period of reflection that you need to take. And I think that this is it. There's a period of reflection that you need to have so that you can prepare for what's coming up, what this is talking about. You need to explore that, yes. Dragon, there's also just like this, that power, that strength, but there's also transformational effects to it. I think that you have all the inner strength you need to face this challenge and emerge victorious. You're encouraged really to just embrace your power and face your obstacles with the courage that this dragon embodies you with. And then this apple is about knowledge, about learning, and then there's abundance and growth that comes from that. So explore opportunities and embrace the wisdom that you get from that, and then you'll see what that brings from those experiences. Broken ring is kind of just like that broken bridge. Maybe there is a disruption going on or a change in some kind of significant relationship or commitment. There's definitely a need to address these issues to reevaluate that connection. And when this card shows up, it tells me that there needs to be some kind of open communication so that the healing can happen in order to move forward. And then with the wreath, knowing about your material goals, you know, knowing, it says to me that you're on the path to wealth and you're ready to do so. You just have to embrace that prosperity so that you can have that financial success. So there you go. Well, that helps, you know, especially after those other cards. Becomes arrogant when authorities challenged, also controlling and demanding. I think you just need to definitely watch that. Let's see what tarot deck Spirit thinks we should get. We're going to roll this dice because I have 6 decks out. I have 1 is going to be Light Seers, 2 is going to be the Mother Peace round deck, 3 is going to be the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, 4 is going to be the Tarot of Curious Creatures, 5 is this Llewellyn deck, and then 6 is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krantz. All right, let's see what we have. 5. Okay, so we're going to be going with this deck. Okay, Spirit. If we could tap into Aries energy, please, and find out what messages you have, either to clarify what these tarot or oracle cards are saying, or any other messages. Thank you. What do you have for Aries in this timeless reading in April? Okay, we'll take them. Thank you. Yeah. Aries. Or one more. One more. There you are. Okay, thank you. So let's see what we have. Okay, first we have the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's what it looks like upright. We also have the Moon, which is showing up in reverse. Then we have the Empress, which was also in reverse. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles, along with the Fool, the Two of Swords, then we have the Three of Pentacles also in reverse, and finally, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Cups. Taking things for granted. Making it hard to see the treasures when the universe presents it. Perhaps you're feeling very unmotivated or discouraged right now. Might think that there's no way forward in this situation. Nothing really seems to make you happy right now. So you need to pull yourself out of this rut. And perhaps the solution's right in front of you and you're just not seeing it. And then with the Nine of Cups in reverse, the need to think really carefully about what you want in life, you know. It could also say that you're looking for a more authentic feeling of fulfillment right now. Your path has been a hard one. You've arrived at this period where it just seems like something's missing. This might outwardly look like to other people that you have a smugness, but that's just your desire to receive attention, it seems. Recognition for all that you have achieved. You would like that. What parts of yourself are you lacking confidence in, I would have to say. I would say that also means the true treasure lies in your relationships with your family. You know? So, if this is about your career to some of you, I'm going to have to say that something you've always dreamed of is quickly not turning out how you imagined. You find yourself, it's harder to work and more tedious than it used to be. There also may be some lack in the rewards, and you might not be recognized for your efforts. Instead of feeling overjoyed about this, you feel disappointed, it seems. Now, if it's about your love life, perhaps you and your partner haven't been as close as you wished. Maybe there's a lack of deeper connection right now. There was something that needed to grow. And without doing this inner work, that dissatisfaction will stay. You have to go inside of you, figure out what it is to be happy, is what I just heard, okay? So that's what I got for the Nine of Cups. The Moon reversed. Confusion or unhappiness. You want to make progress, but you're not sure what the right thing to do is. You got to really deal with those anxieties and fears and overcome them. You know, it's time for you to believe in yourself. Maybe you're having some confusion or anxieties right now. Whatever negative energies you have been facing are slowly fading away or will be. So within love, it means that, are you being honest with your partner, or are they being honest with you? Sometimes deception doesn't necessarily have to be a malicious motivation, but it can be done out of kindness in order to spare somebody's feelings. But hiding the truth is never sustainable. Okay, and then if it's about the careers for some of you, things may be more clear, and you may have a better understanding of which direction you should be working towards soon. And that there's some kind of worsening of the situation where the misunderstandings and that poor communication is a way for it to lead to some misunderstandings and sabotage even, I just heard. So everybody seems to be becoming defensive. So you have to, take action on that. And then we have the Empress also showing up in reverse. Now, let's see. You've lost so much of your own willpower and strength right now because you've put too much effort and concern in other people's affairs. You're just kind of neglecting your own needs. Even though they're well-intended actions, maybe you're relying on others to take care of you or make the decisions for you. And you need to try as much as you can to solve that matter on your own. For love, it could be a partner that's too smothering or controlling or unable to express their feelings. Maybe you need your own self-worth needs a boost. Maybe you're not feeling loved or worthy of being loved. Give yourself a treat. Have yourself a date at a restaurant. Walk holding in hands. These moments will bring you two closer together is what I understand. And then for the career part of other people, maybe just, you're feeling so unfulfilled. It just seems that this is all saying. You may feel that people aren't appreciating you. Yeah, at times, you're feeling so insecure about your career. I feel like you just need to develop some better confidence in that. And maybe even some better communication skills. Now with the Nine of Pentacles here. Confident, independent, self-sufficient. Through that hard work that you've done now. You're ready to enjoy. Your difficulties are over, it seems. It seems like, yeah, the struggles that were hard helped you know the value of your success. I think that, through grace, it will lead to your desired outcome. Now, if it's for love, I see that you and your loved ones will be working on your home together and creating a more stable happiness together. Healthy mix of independence and love amongst you two. Now for career, I see that, your professional attitude changing has paid off for you. And it's time to sit back and enjoy your success. Sometimes it could be be flourishing, okay? Others of you, I feel like that this might be a time that you could take a vacation soon because you have put the work in there, put the efforts to it, and it's time to sit back and relax a little. And then we're going to go to the full. Maybe the beginning of this whole new outlook. Every day is a chance to be open to the new areas and the new way of seeing things. Now, if it's for love, you need to experience maybe some new things. And you're really to take some risks and be bold. Surprises are in store for that, I feel. And then for the career, maybe you're changing jobs and that's what's making you happier. But even if there's no new drastic changes coming your way, this feels like a fresher breath air to even old projects. So you're filled with a new energy, I just heard. Then we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords to me says, you can see how she's holding the swords in each hand. And that shows that there are two choices. Perhaps something should be addressed with logical and rational thinking. With it being right underneath that moon even, and this darkened moon up there, I'm really thinking that there was illusions or some kind of deception that made it difficult. It seemed like there was just no end in sight. You see how she's blindfolded? She couldn't see which way it was, but it's kind of like a balance and partnership. So, or perhaps you need to balance your life between your home life and your work life, okay, or your friendship or whatever, you know, your love life and your work life, however. But just remain patient and avoid pressing people to make their decisions. I just heard. Okay, so in love, it's not the time to ignore any problems. It's time to speak together carefully to find a resolution. I just heard. And then, well, let's say, and then for career, you could be, all you want to do is stay impartial, I'm thinking. You don't want to cause any tension or rift. And you're worried about damaging your relationship with somebody you work with over this. Sometimes you just have to get all the information you need to make your choices. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of teamwork. Somebody is maybe undermining a project that you're doing. Maybe there is too many people looking at your partnership. People aren't listening to each other somehow. If you could be the first to reach out and give everybody a chance to be heard, I think that that would make everything move forward quicker. Now, if it's for love, it could just say that you guys are struggling to work together practically. All love requires work, I just heard. So, you know, being together as a couple means being able to trust your partner and him or her being your other half, technically your teammate, you know, because this is a long journey of life that we have here. And maybe it's about even how the two of you split your chores. I just heard. Maybe one person in the relationship's putting in all the artwork and the other one isn't. And that really makes it hard. So you both have to work at it. And then if it's a career question you have, there is some kind of competitiveness that requires attention. And everybody wants to be the star. But I think that somebody's trying to undermine the other. Some kind of competition for sure. Now, this Five of Pentacles at the end, and it's not reverse. So, it's not a bad omen, so don't fret. But, I mean, if you do have a question of love, it's not really the best thing. But, just, it feels like that you are supposed to hear that, like, okay, it's not bad luck, and it's not something you can't shake off easily, okay? Maybe there's some high credit card balances or unpaid loans that need taken and addressed. So it's just a reminder that you really need to sort out your finances, but also, like, any mistakes you've made in the past might seem to, like, haunt you a little bit. If it is for love, it could be, like, ready to give up on your search for the right partner and give in to the loneliness, but that's not really good. It could also mean like there's feelings of isolation. Maybe you're finding it hard to communicate honestly, or maybe there is an emotional closeness between you partners that is really in there. It's creating a wall between you guys. Depression could also be an issue as well. Sometimes this card really signifies, you know, depression. So that could be it. It's a difficult time right now, but the more important thing is to draw closer together, not farther apart. Okay. And then if it's about careers, you just also, I feel like you're feeling alone or abandoned at work by either colleagues or bosses. Maybe they're treating you like an outcast. Maybe you're struggling right now. And, you know, if you're a business owner, maybe your business is struggling, you know, and these are really affecting your mental health, I think. So be careful of that because it can lead to a downward spiral. I think that's just a warning for some of you that you need to address that. And And if some of you don't think that that situation has changed, maybe you're going to want to start to look for another job, is what I just heard. I want to check the back of the deck energy here. And the back of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. And this is what it looks like upright. 7 of Wands. So, here, I'm going to put that right there. 7 of Wands in reverse. That you're feeling judged constantly by others. That your friends, your family could be questioning your decisions. You're just feeling really overwhelmed. That's what this 5 of Pentacles is about. You're just feeling really overwhelmed. So, you really need to find the right reasons to remain together if you're a couple reading. Try to figure out what the external forces are that are trying to pull you apart. It also tells me that maybe love is making it hard for you to see the truth right now of something in the relationship. So, for career, you're attempting to stand your ground, might not be working. And it could come from either lack of preparation or just not being able to defend your past victories or maybe your principles. So, it seems that you're not willing and ready to protect your job position right now. And I think that somebody might have been, maybe some of you is dealing with somebody out there is envious of your success and trying to cause things to be undermined for you. Some people are attempting to undermine you, I just heard. Okay. So be wary. Be wary of that in work. All right. So, but I was just told to, if you take the new path, then you are going to end up with everything turning out great in the end. This is just things that you're meant to work on. See, this was all talking about like the broken bridge, the broken ring. And you can come out with like the wreath and have all this abundance as long as you just follow that decision. Make your choice. Follow the path. It might be scary, but, it will be a new adventure, I just heard. Just take the leap of faith, and there is good intention in that. Yes, good intention. And have a gratitude mindset. Comfort, and you can make some memories, and you're going to break out of the fog, I just heard. So that's good. All right, Aries. Well, so that was your April reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because we could use your love here. And hit the notification bell beside that, and you'll never miss any future uploads. And just know that I send you all my love and all my light. And until next time, bye.